I don't want to bring up a sore subject, but how often do you think about that first year in Houston, the Western Conference Finals, going up 3-2, getting hurt in the last minute of that game, and I know you and I are both very young. We're young in life. We're young players, but we may not have that many chances left. Let's be honest. And that it was as far as you got in your career. How often do you think of that?
Man, I think about it um, not as much probably as I used to, unless somebody bring it up or whatnot.
You're
But
welcome.
right. But you see, I think about it most Bubs when I think about like the strides that I've made. You know what I mean? As far as how good my body feels now or whatnot, and I just be like, man, I can't. You know what I mean? Like that was probably one of the hardest things to deal with. You know, especially at the time because I mean, so much stuff changes when you lose like that, right? Like Trev, like TA, that's my brother. Like that's my dog. You know what I mean? Like that next year he wasn't with us. You know what I mean? Everybody something changed. You know what I mean? For everybody's career. And I know that happens in sports or whatnot, but Tone, who's the head athletic trainer in Houston, uh, after we lost that game 7, I asked him to keep the t-shirt and hat. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy. Like we went up 3-2. Well, I don't know if I ever told you. We went up 3-2, so we went to Golden State, and remember I couldn't play game 6. Like I got nauseous on the court before the jump ball. Like I seriously got nauseous, and Dean took me back to the bathroom because I had crazy anxiety. I never get that type of anxiety when I'm playing, but it's that control thing. Like I was like, how am I going to be sitting out here and I can't affect this game? And when I was walking out of the locker room to come out on the court, I looked in that little room right there at Golden State. You know what I'm talking about? That was the old arena. But I seen this box or whatnot, and I said, Tom, what's that box? That's the t-shirts and hats that you get. Like Western,
West Conference champions, yeah.
right? So, I was like, damn, I want to put that on. You know what I mean? So, man, we lost that game 6 because we had to lead in that one too, right? Lost that one. In game 7, we lost that one. I was in a dark place for a little while. A few weeks, I was in a dark place.
I haven't really thought about that. Like the actual game 6 and game 7, how difficult that must have been on you. Now I know that in the moment I remember thinking, man, Chris is pissed. I'm sure he's disappointed. I can remember when we lost game 7 in Houston in 2015, sitting next to you in the locker room. We're both crying, and you were saying stuff like, all that work, all that sacrifice, eating right, we're doing extra. It's for one reason, right? It's to win. It's to win a championship. And in that moment for you, in game 6 and 7, not having that control on the outcome and having to watch with no control, I like you saying that now to me. I'm understanding now. I'm understanding how hard that was.
I'm shaking right now just thinking about it. Like seriously, because Bubs, you prepare like that too. Like hell, I remember I did that podcast with you. I did the thing with you at the practice facility with the Clippers, and we sort of talked about that, like the preparation that goes into it. So you start questioning everything. You're like, man, what? Like I did this, and if you lose, okay, but not having an opportunity to affect it.
Not even being available to give your best.